Here we are, in a holographic nightmare. Hello everyone, and welcome back, once again, to Inscryption. Last time we found out that this whole thing goes much deeper than we imagined, and may even have implications in real life. We overthrew one of the scribes, in this case the Scribe of Jerks, and attempted to ascend to their throne, only for PO3 to turn out to kind of be the mastermind behind all of it, and sort of shut us out of that whole thing. And it seems like we're playing the game yet again in a different way. It's been quite a wait, I know. I haven't played this since like October because my backlog has been absolutely insane, and each act does take kind of a while. But, being Act 3, I imagine this is where we're going to see some kind of conclusion, and therefore some revelations. Get up? No. We've got transcending to do. That's right. The visuals may change, but the game stays mostly the same. So, let's head downward. Botopia used to be safe for travelers. Now rogue bots block all the major roads. This game found on a floppy drive in the woods that the company behind this seems to be actively trying to cover up if the meta segments are to be believed. Even though these forms are united by the card game, they've taken very different forms in terms of not just visuals but gameplay as well. Leshy's Cabin was a dark role-playing game with a deranged game master, while the second world with a mage was, I guess, more of a top-down casual collectible. But with PO3, it's all stripped to very simple visuals and probably bare mechanics. But we'll see what that's like going into a fight. You're not used to seeing 5 lanes, are you? Leshy could never pull that off. Oh, that simple change is gonna make a world of difference, isn't it? Alright, so there's the bell where we can pass our turn, there's the hammer where we can destroy cards, the scale, and I guess that's energy. So, what do we got? I don't have the energy. Alright, so we've got energy. I gotta relearn how to play this, is the problem. So the only thing we can play right now is Empty Vessel. A technological theme, but with a soundtrack that sounds like a gothic church organ. Sniper. You may choose which opposing space a card bearing the sigil strikes. Very useful, potentially. A double gunner, bifurcated strike, which we already know about. And energy bot. When a card bearing this sigil is played, it provides an energy cell to its owner. We'll want to get that on the board, but Empty Vessel should probably come in first to absorb hits. Now you'll hit him, and we're going to need something else to block it with. But now we've got 2, which means that all we can do is... Oh right, we need to draw a card, which comes from the floppy drives. See, not only am I having to relearn the game, but I can't pick it up visually because everything looks different. There's not a whole lot we can do right now. Yeah, a whole lot of badness is coming in. Explode Bot could potentially help us, but Energy Bot can go right here, not take any damage for that turn at least, and get us some energy. Right? Look at that, they've got animated little guns that come up and attack our hit points directly. So Shield Bot can come in and potentially do some stuff. The first time a card bearing the sigil would take damage, prevent that damage. Useful. I think I'd rather have Sniper on the board. Let's place Empty Vessel here. Let's place Sniper Bot here. And then Sniper Bot can... Wait, how do I choose? Is it gonna give me the option when we play our turn? If not, it'll just strike him for hit points. But I want to kill things. Alright, I think that should be okay. I mean, it's not like I can do anything else. Alright, there we go. So, 49er. Shoot him. Explode bot is ticking. There we go. Now, double gunner. We don't have the... No, we need 6 energy for you. And I can't really wait. Draw another card, get an empty vessel. I might just have to wait. Because I don't want to strike the bomber. I want to hit him from this middle part. Problem is, we'll lose though. We'll lose though if I leave that space unopposed, so we can do that. We can... Maybe I'll just break down the shield bot afterward, because what I can do is put a shield bot down here, strike his health, which I really need right now. Double gunner can then go there, kill Insectodrone and explode bot. The problem is we won't have anything on the board. Okay, empty vessel can do it. I was gonna say, because otherwise we won't have anything on the board to absorb that. So you go here. Get rid of shield bot. There we go. Wait, oh right, because we played that, so we need to wait another turn. But at least we won't take a hit this turn, or at least we shouldn't. So you do that, we're gonna be losing energy now. Alright, now you're gonna explode, that'll kill Leapbot, hopefully. I don't know if that's gonna kill me, I don't think it will. But that'll kill Insectodrone, Automaton will strike that. And then there's no reason to play Empty Vessel, not that I can anyway. Kaboom. You kill that. I draw. I'm only getting Empty Vessels though, I guess we just keep doing that. Double Gunner can keep going. We have Equalized. That's actually ridiculous. But we won. And we get some bonus credits as well. You look like a slot machine. The best defense? Other bots. You carry a spark that can, reactivate old bots. Add them to your deck. You know. Then they fight for you. See, I love this. Each of the Game Masters has a very different demeanor, and in your case, you seem like somebody who just loves to play the game, but doesn't really care for presentation. You know it has to be there, but you're very disinterested in that aspect. So we have a choice in where we travel. Those are power lines overhead. Swapbot, Amoebot, and Sentry Drone. Amoebot, what do you do? Amorphous. When a card bearing this sigil is drawn, the sigil is replaced with another sigil at random. Sentry Drone. When a creature moves into the space opposing a card bearing this sigil, they are dealt 1 damage. Potentially good at holding the line against 1 health enemies. And Swapbot. After a card bearing this sigil is dealt damage, swap its power and health. Some interesting potential for strategy there. It could blunt a major attack. But I'm gonna go with Sentry Drone. I found that just being able to put stuff on the board is usually better than waiting for like a big thing. Because you won't get that chance if you can't put stuff on the board. You'll need more than a few reactivated bots. That is, if you truly wish to enact the Great Transcendence. Botopia has some of the most OP items just lying around, and that's what Inscryption has always been about, is seemingly being at a disadvantage, but actually having the ability to completely break your deck to the point where you're doing some really unfair stuff. We could go into an encounter. We can go back, too. It's not one way. That will recharge your energy one turn. Pretty good. If you're smart, you'll use your items liberally. You'll replenish them at a waypoint, obviously. Okay, so maybe we can walk around some more and find stuff. Well, it's still a linear path, because we aren't being deposited somewhere new after a fight. At a certain point, we've just got to do it. The question now is, where does it save? Alright. Broken bot. Okay, it's got detonator. It's got detonator. I want to avoid hitting yours. A shield bot is coming in. The only thing we can deploy is an empty vessel. And if I try to draw, I can't do anything. Right? Or do I have to draw? I don't remember. Yeah, no drawing on the first turn. Alright, let's wait. There goes that. Now an energy bot is all we can deploy. Alright, energy bot can go right here, because energy bot doesn't deal damage. So if we put you here, if we eventually strike this from the side, it'll blow up and kill energy bot, but if not, it'll be safe. Fortunately, we don't have another empty vessel to put down, so we're going to take a hit this turn. Explode bot right there, which is real bad for us. We've got energy now. So how are we going to do this? Shield bot can survive 2 turns, but we can keep damage on the board. We can bring in an empty vessel. Sniper bot here. Sniper is going to kill shield bot. Empty vessel. We can hold up this entire line by placing an empty vessel here. Either way, we prevent 1 damage. So you go there and we never have to worry about it. We're kind of locking down the board. Sentry drone can go down, and then, I mean, we're screwed either way. But sentry drone can be placed and eliminate you with the same crap. But no, that's only if you move into space. So it's literally, we mathematically can't do it. But you'll prevent damage at least. But you didn't do it right back at you. It removes the sigil also, which obviously makes sense. First we've got to draw a... Come on. Draw a card. Empty vessel. If I place you here, you'll do 1 damage onto that slot. You'll die next. But you'll also blow up that broken bot, kill our energy bot, but kill those 2 shield bots. Try it. I mean, it's not like we have anything to lose. That was a pretty big win, but now you're going to start getting it back. All we have is empty vessels. But the double gunner can stay in. This might be how we turn the tide. Hang on. Let me draw at the beginning. There we go. This is how we turn it. Save an empty vessel for when one of these breaks. And we win. That's what we had to do. We had to wait for the opportunity to just destroy your entire line in one go. Shield, sniper, alarm bot. What do you do? Annoying. The creature opposing a card bearing the sigil gains 1 power. Okay. What? Why would I want that? I mean, this game has things that you seemingly wouldn't want, but I suppose it doesn't matter if you intend to kill that thing next turn. It just can be really, really unfortunate depending on the next thing that comes in. And I wonder if that thing keeps that power when Alarmbot is killed. Either way, I will actually take it, because it's got 2. The real best way to fight back those rogue bots: modify yours. Give them OP abilities. Choose a card from your deck. Okay, but how do I know what you're gonna do? Can we make Alarmbot more OP? Let's see. Oh, we can choose. And it adds it. It's additive. It doesn't replace it. Sprinter. Could be useful, but very risky. Sharp Quills. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. See, the Sentry is a lot more universally useful that way. You could make it add energy. Yeah, making something else add energy would be pretty nice. Like, imagine if the empty vessels could do it. I'm gonna give the Sentry Sharp Quills. There we go. Satisfied? Yeah, I probably am. I try to choose the things that'll have, like, the most broad use, and that's kind of a choice you make in this game. You can decide to have a broad use where, okay, I can use this wherever, or you can have that specialization that you kind of build up to, and if you get it, you pretty much auto-win. But the risk is not having the opportunity. You're almost at the waypoint. Don't choke now. Oh, God, is it not saving per fight? What's this? Bridge rails. Oh, we're more restricted now. An Alarmbot is coming in. What if we pit Alarmbot versus Alarmbot? Oh, the feedback loop would be enormous. Sentry Drone can come in. You'll gain 1 power, deal 1 damage. The Sentry could kill you just straight up. Would Empty Vessel gain 1 power? You have the ability to kill it right away, though, so it doesn't really matter. If we place the Sentry Drone, we can just kind of kill you. I think that's how it works. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, we can only draw next turn. Yeah, just straight up. It didn't even get to attack. Okay, now that we're building energy, we're gonna need an energy bot. So let's place you down. You're probably gonna die soon, but that's okay. Empty Vessel, we'll wait to see where we need it. We're not doing any damage this turn, but that's okie dokie. Meanwhile, let's just start getting damage out. Right, draw a card. Lots of empty vessels, which we can use to replace the energy bot when it dies next turn, or kill it with a shield bot. But meanwhile, Alarmbot is going to go onto the board and just start getting us that damage. Sentry Bot's got the middle lockdown. Automaton does that. It seems to just be a basic unit. Draw a card. 3 empty vessels and a shield bot, which we will play and kill the Automaton. Here comes Swap Bot. I'm kind of curious to see this thing in action. Doesn't really matter though, because, I mean, between Alarmbot and Shield Bot, you're pretty much cooked, and we're gonna get a lot of coin. Our entire deck is empty vessels. And there we go. You made it to the first waypoint. Cool. Your items are recharged. Bots that you've destroyed in the area will stay that way. If and when you perish, you'll be brought back here. It's an elegant system, known as saving. Oh, and does this act as a shop? Nope, we just simply find money around. Okay, I think I'm starting to get to grips with this. So let's look at our character here. It looks like we're holding a cane. We're an old man. Not unlike Leshy. Or whatever he was. Oh, and this shows us a map. Right now we're in Central Botopia. Maybe we can also use this as like a fast travel? And we can also freely travel back to areas we've already been to. We can get our own explode bot, a bolt hound. Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite an empty space, a card bearing this will move to said empty space. I will take that, actually. Finding a lot of money, too. It's a lot easier to get energy than blood. We can speak to someone here. I'm gonna go build up a little bit more. Glorious commerce. Your robo-bucks are accepted here. We are but one syllable away from copyright infringement. We can get cards. We can get that. We don't have enough for these things, but what is it? Okay, well, I don't want to click something and accidentally lose that stuff. Eastern Botopia. Not much of value out this way. Okay, well, you say that, but you've still got to explore here. You know, for the great transcendence. Alright, let's go talk to the other guy, just in case we miss something. Woof, sorry. Turn back. You look very familiar. Like a certain stink bug. This bridge is totally busted. Go back. I'll need time. Beat a boss? That should give me enough time. Yep, you've certainly got the RPG dev flowchart down. So let's flow straight into a combat arena. And now we've got a decent hand to start with. Alright, now, Alarm Bot, you've got only 1 health, and we've already seen the Sentry Drone in action against you. So let's place you there, and that'll keep us clear until we can build up our energy. Goodbye. Now we've got 2. Now we bring in the energy bot. It's actually weird how much of a flowchart this game is, especially when you have a similar deck to start with. We'll place you next door. Without knowing where you're going to come in, it's hard to predict where we should put you, but the important thing is we'll have more energy. There's another alarm bot. Sniper bot could just kill you next turn. Yeah. So what we'll do is place an empty vessel in front of you. Sniper bot down here. Energy bot gets to live another turn. We don't take any damage. We don't do any damage either, but we're placing things down. The important thing is time. Oh, we can't do anything to you just yet. Okay, so we can just do that then. Time might not be on our side here. Time really might not be on our side here, because if we spend a lot of time just like killing stuff like this instead of damaging you, and you come in with some real bad news, we're gonna have trouble. Look at that. The attack granted by empty vessel allows you to die. So now we've got this going. Alarm clock basically just killed itself. Might as well shoot the ground in front of you. We can basically keep you at bay forever. Especially since you don't seem to be coming in with anything else. There we go, there's Bolt Hound. Start doing damage, bro. And we can also probably start breaking down these empty vessels. No time, doesn't matter. Are you wondering about that star? You've been winning a lot. Now you've got a bounty on your head. It's sure to attract bounty hunters. It resets when you die, though. Great, so we're being punished for winning. We can get another sniper bot, shield bot, or another sentry drone. Sentry drone is most useful with the thorns. I'm gonna take sniper bot. Alright, always explore around before a fight. You have 16 cash. Let's get out there. We've got a Sploder on the board, which could potentially be a good place for a energy bot. As it stands, not much we can play. We can absorb the damage this turn, but that's about it. Uh-oh. Swap bot inbound. Okay. Come on. Getting the scroll sensitivity just right to block an attack is tough to do. Okay, Swap bot is going to kill Empty Vessel, otherwise it would be kind of interesting to see Empty Vessel start hitting it. Energy bot goes down in front of Broken bot. Empty Vessel goes down in front of Swap bot. Oh god. The name's Maxim Clank. And I'll be taking that scalp of yours. Oh, you're a bounty hunter. You show up in the fights. You don't ambush us on the map. Nothing personal, kid. Don't you mean personnel? Alright, what's your deal? You've got a lot of health. Not a lot of attack, though. There's a lot coming in. A real lot. We've got the empty vessels to keep blocking. So here's what's gonna happen. Bolt Hound would be good, but Sniper Bot is gonna go here and kill that automaton. Meanwhile, Empty Vessel is going to... Meanwhile, Empty Vessel is gonna block you. In the meantime, that's all we can do. So you're gonna kill that. That keeps us clear for a little bit. Seeing good. Once more, all I can do is keep this up. You block that. That'll last us another couple turns on you. Sniper Bot can kill the automaton. Right, we already drew. You're gonna kill that guy. Swap bot is coming in. Let's just do damage since we're gonna take some. Yeah. You're gonna kill Bolt Hound before Bolt Hound kills you. You can get reliable damage in. What does that even mean? We cannot protect ourselves. At all. Or, well, actually, we could replenish our energy, but I want to save that for when there's something, yeah, actually in my deck. I'm gonna do all that. We're gonna keep doing damage. That'll keep us in the fight. Alarm Bot can start hitting you, but it's gonna kill you right away. I would rather have you in another space, but hey, if we're gonna throw something away... I mean, you're essentially just a shield that does a little bit of good. Shield Bot can go somewhere. How much damage do you do? God, we really need to defend against that thing now. We really need to start hurting it. That's all we can do. Once more, our problem is bandwidth, but we won. We just won the battle of attrition. Okay, no save there, though. And oddly enough... Oh, we Wait, sometimes the pass through are only revealed when we mouse over. That's weird. But there isn't, just because there's a gap doesn't mean we can go through. I wonder, I kind of doubt that the world itself is procedurally generated. It seems to be going in a specific way. We can grab some cards from here. Do we want another double gunner? Kind of do, but busted 3D printer. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, draw a card from your empty vessel pile. I actually think that would benefit us greatly. And as always, that is a tough alarm bot. Why are you so much tougher? You're energized. There's like a static effect on you. Well, look, if we place the sentry bot, you'll die as soon as you come down. Sentry bot is a great way to start the game. All right, let's go. Explode bot coming in, which means that that's a perfect space for energy bot. Okay, we had the advantage when there's fewer slots, I think. I'm not doing any damage right now, but you're in. Here comes double gunner. That's no good for me. So let's clear it out, hold on for a little while. You get eliminated by that. That's where the thorns come in handy. How's our energy looking? Still not great. Sniperbot could blow you up. We don't necessarily want to. We could actually just wait for you to break empty vessel and shoot your side this turn. Like, that's the thing. I could use my energy and just bring in a double gunner, but I might as well just bide my time. When you have the luxury of doing that, I feel like you should, because that allows you to build up your deck, your energy, so that when the time comes, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Go. Kaboom. Here comes Swap Bot. That's an issue. So if we get rid of Empty Vessel and place Double Gunner here, then you'll blow up the Explode Bot, but probably not die yourself, as well as hit for damage on you. And I'm not sure, I don't know if we'll get to take a shot with Sniper Bot. I don't think so. We do, okay. So then look at this. We can actually explode you with Sniper Bot, and then Double Gunner gets 2 hits on your hit points. I mean, not that it much matters. Oh, wait, that actually broke open a section of bridge. I didn't know that could happen. Alright, but there's a waypoint, items charged. Bot spawners 100% offline. Lame. The power is dead on this old thing. I'll let you get up if you go get a new battery. Oh. Look at that, we're free. You're allowed in the inspection room only. Just get me the battery from the inspectometer and come back. Do nothing but that, huh? How do I... Oh, wait. Oh, I left those things turned off? That's fine. Just solve some easy puzzles. Okay, oh wait, I'm walking around with WASD. Okay, I really lost my bearings with the way I turned around right now. However, these puzzles definitely do bear a resemblance to Leshy's cabin, and there are other things too. Mighty Leap. A card bearing this sigil will block an opposing creature, blah blah blah. Can I take that with me? Guess not. I've never been entirely clear on how this one works. There we go. Mrs. Bomb's remote? Sure, take it. Drops bombs on every empty space. Tactical board wipe. Don't be stupid about it. Okay, we've got one of our new upgrades, which... That's really interesting that we don't expend our upgrades, we just kind of have to recharge them, but we can only use them once per area. Finally, Jesus Christ, this one was stupid. Also, please, like, if you're going to depend on the sigils, dude, just let me right-click and see. Just let me right-click and see what they mean, because otherwise this is incomprehensible. Thank you. Lonely Wizbot. Is this stimulation? Something other than darkness? You again. Many thanks. Do with me what you will. Anything but that infinite darkness. That was a drawer. I guess we'll find out what you do. I also would like to find out what these sigil cards do. Now, what else is here? Rotate the sigil until it is upright. Okay. Done. Done. And it requires some familiarity. It's one way or the other. Done? Okay, we got you. Are we, like, restarting a line or something? It's weird. This is like a 3D version of the robot factory that we saw in Act 2. Making sure I'm not getting up to any shenanigans, are you? Also, that is really irritating the way you're framed up like that and we can't look directly at you. Select all squares that contain cards. You're really giving me a CAPTCHA? I don't even know what's going on over there. Excuse me? Unless you don't count that one? All of these squares contain cards, my guy. There we go. There we go. No, what? Every single one of these squares contains cards. You didn't say anything about the back of the card not counting. Okay, now we're on Act 2. There we go. So that raised that, but there must still be something else also. There's a bot slowly moving in the background, and it's really creepy. Hey there, you're not talkative, though. I can get you to rotate, but that's all. Right, there's a battery. There's a box. Found me. Good. Robot fish, hide me. Revenge for last time. Bad fish. All these characters always take some kind of form no matter the act, which leads me to believe that they are trapped souls. I mean, I don't remember if we basically confirmed that last time. Yep, that's it. Bring it over. What is this beside you? Print progress. Is that for a new card? I mean, it looks almost like some kind of life support. How annoying. The other scribe's junk sometimes glitches in here. Try to ignore it. How about I try to not? Could mess with it. Do I have to remember what the time was last time? Let me rephrase. Do I have to Google what the time was last time? Okay, once again, I have to put to test my skills in being able to Google things and read only the information I want without spoiling anything. Basically what I learned is that, yes, putting in the information from Act 1 is what we're supposed to do. Of course, I played that, like, what, 9 months ago or something like that? But if we go 11, that works. There is also something else to do with it, but that's something we'll find out on our own later, I guess. Meanwhile, you... There. And that gives us... Hello? Can't click it. Once again, I'm not seeing anything else, so here you go. Yep, thanks. That should do it. Back to the game. And now we are in Eastern Botopia. And I don't think that was a boss, so we probably can't head back across that bridge. We can, however... Head back across that one? Wait. No, we can move around forever. You're not locking us up again. We've earned our freedom. So that's useful. And if we come here... Look at that, a little drone carries us away. Yeah, there was an indicator there, so I assume it wanted us to do that as like a tutorial. So downward. Ugh. Graveyard. This dank scrapyard is pretty unpleasant. Its inhabitants' grasping claws seek fresh bots. Watch your ankles. A robot graveyard, surprisingly creepy concept. Can't go that way yet. Maybe that'll be a boss. Kind of like the crypt in Act 2. A couple of trees block the right side, effectively limiting us to 4. We could potentially damage that, but there's not really a reason why we'd want to. Maybe the hammer can be used on ours? In any case, we have to play... I mean, we always have to play defensively here. Shield latch. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, its owner chooses a creature to gain the nano armor sigil. Nano armor. So we kind of want to defend against you forever then, right? So that nobody gets that, unless there's nobody else there. We do have Fishbot. Gift bearer. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, a random card is created in your hand. Alright, well, you're a decent shield and then sacrificial lamb. The Lonely Wizbot is also here, Clinger. When one of your creatures is placed in a space, a card bearing the sigil will move towards them as far as possible. I could carpet bomb your side, but that doesn't... that's like a dire moment thing. There we go. We can get another empty vessel in, but that doesn't help us for long. The Lonely Wizbot is actually fairly decent. Tell you what, we're gonna place an empty vessel there. I don't want to kill you and have you get armor. So, but now we can't do Lonely Wizbot. It just buys us time. And here comes the brigade. There's an explode bot. How much health do you have? Only 1. Because I'm thinking what we could do is we could place Lonely Wizbot down here, but then we won't have the energy for Fishbot. I would rather wait and take the damage. It may not pay off, but I would rather wait and take the damage. That hurts us, but now we can draw. Alarm bot's there. Fishbot can come in and blow up you. That's going to do immense damage. Am I bait? You are. You are bait. You're going to blow up that. That's going to kill you and you. You're still going to get a hit in, which sucks, but we can withstand it. Wait. Okay, there we go. Now you have that. Oh, wait, no, wait. You got to do that again? We lost all our money and died. Boom, all your money is gone. Great work. You want it back? Then get back to the spot without dying again.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, this is gonna be really aggravating, isn't it? Just skip back to where you were, right? Not so easy. All the rogue bots in that area just respawned. Okay, well that's generally what happens when you load a save. Do I get it all back? Okay. It's basically not possible to alpha strike in this act. Energy bot can't really come in now. We can defend for a little bit longer. A sentry bot would be great right about now, but nope. Shield bot can go there and block that damage. Then next turn it'll kill that and kill you and you. Pretty much forced to do the same thing again. There's a little bit of a shield. You're gonna hit that, but it won't work. Now shield bot's gonna kill you. We can wipe the board by killing you with the sniper, and then shield bot kills you and explodes you. Might as well... There's not really a reason to play Empty Vessel right now. Might as well save our energy. Kill you. You can choose something. That's what I was hoping for. You go on there, that all gets done, but you... Wait, you don't... See, that's what killed me before. You don't die when you have that shield. The explosion doesn't kill you. You go there, yeah, you gain more power, but it doesn't matter because you won't get to use it. And then... Energy bot would be nice, but we do just have to defend. You only have the one hit point. You're dead. Got another armored guy coming in. But it won't really matter because there won't be anything for you to use that on. Fleshy fish is near. Must find. Other scribe fish too. Deep beneath. Okie dokie. Fishbot goes here. Pretty much have to strike them down. Under different circumstances, it could be worth it, just to like quarantine you and keep throwing our empty vessels at you, but since you just keep coming down, it's not really going to be doable. Now you're tougher, but it doesn't matter because you have no hit, so you are quarantined. We're going to continue getting hits on that. What do I really want? I don't really need Energy Bot anymore. What I need is to start getting damage out. So let's break you, perhaps unwisely. Whizbot, you're in. Empty-Vessel here, because now we're at the point where we can just start doing attrition. Leapbot's gonna die to Fishbot. Yeah. Or wait, did you do that damage? Yeah, you did, okay. Now we just kind of keep waiting. Fill our stuff with this. And I don't think there's anything I would rather do. And now damage starts happening. Okay. There you go. Die. You get one additional point. You're angry about it. And we can get more cards. Exoskeleton, or Exoskeleton, brittle. After attacking, a guard bearing this sigil perishes. And Skelelatcher, brittle latch. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, its owner chooses a creature to gain the brittle sigil. Why would I want that? Unless I can apply it to enemies, that's kind of a big deal. Okay, even the wiki doesn't explicitly say I can use it that way, but also nothing is saying I can't. So I'm going to take that and prepare to be disappointed. I really want to use that in a fight. Out of the deck, into the hand. That's the spirit. We've got lots of Skellymans coming down. Sentry Drone is just going to be entirely quarantined, so that's fine. We could hit through this tree if we wanted. Actually, a counter Sentry Drone would be pretty cool. You're going to come down, hit your hit. You're going to do a lot of damage no matter what. There's nothing I can do to defend against you guys. I can make sure that you die, but you're still gonna hit for like 3. And that, nothing I can do. You're gonna break that tree this turn. Actually, no, you're not. So yeah, so you are quarantined. And now you're dead. Sentry drone. The second I move something in, you're gonna kill stuff. But I don't need to worry about... I don't need to worry about blocking spaces right now. Instead, I can just put you in and start dealing damage. Oh yes indeed. Regain that. You're gonna come in and cause me issues, but the Insectodrone is coming in. You'll die on the Lonely Wizbot. We could bring in the Fishbot. And just kind of sacrifice you against the drone, but is that worth the... Is that worth the energy? Might actually be better to defend against you for longer. Then again, maybe not. I'm gonna put you here. I just wanna watch it happen. There we go, you'll take that hit, you'll kill it next turn. Lonely Wizbot moves closer towards you, we do some damage there, block you. This thing comes in and deals big damage. Huh. I feel like Gru pointing at the whiteboard. Doesn't matter, we're gonna do as much to you anyway. You'll die. And now we have started an attrition battle in our favor. What is our energy like right now? 4. We can happily build that up. We don't even have to, actually, because we can just bring in Sniper Bot. Alarm Bot we could bring in 2, and that's actually better, because you're just going to start doing damage right away, and why wait around? Goodbye to you. Looks like both of our living cards are actually going to survive this thing. Take one of these just in case, but it doesn't matter. Can't go that way, but there is someone to speak to. And a recycling center over there. Good, we can get rid of our aluminum and plastic bottles. You wish to pass this ice? You are actually really creepy looking. Look at the way your eyes glow. Well, I suppose I could clear it. A little bit of heat should do the trick. You find this role-playing funny, do you? I'm not the traitor or anything, but there's gonna be a little give and take here. You'll have to trade one of your cards for one of these. Okay. Well, there's not anything I particularly want. Wait, do I have to now? Wait, I have to now? That is unbearably annoying. Okay, well, Elite Bot could potentially be useful. Okay, what will you give me? You say choose me. I don't think so. Didn't I have 2 alarm bots at one point? Okay, what don't I really use? I mean, I'm gonna have to go with the shield bot just because there are better things for that role. So there you go. Although if I had my way, I wouldn't have traded at all. For Robobucks, which we find right... Pick one of your cards. Now we can use this. Okay. So what are we gonna have available? I've long wanted to upgrade the Sniper Bot, but all this is gonna depend on what we can actually do with this. Let me calibrate. Okay, we can have you moving. We can give you Guardian. So here's what I'm thinking. Having extra protection for Energy Bot would obviously be amazing. I mean, even if it can just keep itself alive for another turn, that's huge. And maybe even kill something in the process. Sniper Bot is often deployed and often destroyed. So it having that would be useful as well, if only to do some damage before it goes. I'm gonna give it to Sniper Bot, but it's a really close race there. There we go. Absolutely worth the Robo-Bucks. I mean, it's good either way. It's just a question of what and when. Here we are on another bridge. So much to see, so much to do. Here comes Automaton. Yeah, it seems like the electricity is just like a... Yeah, we don't have any sigils or reason for this. It just does one more damage. Bomb Latcher. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, its owner chooses a creature to gain the Detonator sigil. That's a really useful card. I want it. Leapbot can protect us a bit. I'll take another 1 damage. Put out you, kill the Automaton. Could also recharge our... See, the thing is, I never end up using those abilities because I might need them later. You'll do some damage next turn, but then you'll get to choose somebody to be a bomber. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Insectadrone will come in, get insta-killed. Meanwhile, we can kill the Bomb Latcher, who will have to latch it onto that, I think. Okay, I think that's what we want. I think that's what we want. We won't be able to protect against this hit, but hopefully afterwards we can start doing stuff. Wizbot is gonna offset that. Alright. It is a play. And kill you. Yes, okay, that's perfect, actually. You put it onto the rails. You get rid of you. Sniperbot's gonna continue doing work. That double gunner could be a problem if he gets it. I'm gonna take another empty vessel, actually. This could actually be the perfect opportunity to find out. Because look, he's never gonna hit you. So if I draw from here, Bolt Hound, can't quite use you yet, but if I break this, yes, okay, I can do it to you. Or one of these bridge parts if I were an idiot. Okay, look, watch. We make you brittle, and then we put an empty vessel here, and here. That blocks all your attacks. And then we can just watch you kill yourself on nothing. And then next turn, we'll bring in like a Bolt Hound. Goodbye. You felt like the coolest guy in the room. You thought it's high noon. No such luck. Let's draw another of these. Always want to have something. Shieldbot's coming down with Bomb Latcher. Bolt Hound can absorb the hit and then kill you. Alarm Clock can't. So we'll save you. Tide is turned in our favor. Oh, but you're doing that. That's annoying. Even though you don't do any damage, you'll still go over there? Okay, no matter. Because now Alarm Clock can just kind of kill you. Or we could double gunner it. Could do that. It's all Bomb Latchers coming down now. Sentry Drone could also do that job, but you know what? I'm just going to put an empty vessel there and let you have fun with that. It's low cost. We deal 4 damage this turn, so you're pretty much dead no matter what. Also, Double Gunner could get you. And we're there. Your items are replenished. And those bots back there are permanently offline. So that's the thing, is there's so many different factors to keep track of. You're going to forget something. But if we go through here, what a depressing abode. You have to be here to defeat the resident Uberbot. But I don't think you'll want to stay long. Just throw up some walls and all this feels so claustrophobic. Okay, well, of course I want another energy bot. Ready to trade? I sure am. That's what duplicates are for. Gift bot. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, a random card is created in your hand. Doesn't seem worth it with the energy system, actually. take an exoskeleton. Who don't I need? We have 2 sniper bots. Let's get rid of the weaker sniper bot, maybe? Or no, let's get rid of the energy bot, actually. I mean, that sounds weird because we just got it, but being able to just deal damage is actually kind of more important than energy, because we're going to get the energy. Bear trap? Did I just get a pelt or something? By the way, I just think it's really cool how even though the games can be so wildly different that you don't recognize them, there are these moments where you realize that you are playing the same game. And sometimes it's in little scenes like that. Oh, there are several ways through. Wait, right there, what does that do? This is a cool one. I'll overclock one of your cards, give it an attack buff. But if it dies, it's gone forever. Okay, you don't let me back out of these things to find out I have to lose something? Alright, who can get an attack buff? Who don't I care about? Probably the Bolt Hound. Probably the Bolt Hound. It does big damage, but it's very late battle. Or we could use the other sniper bot. Done. Don't let it die. And if it does, it's not the end of the world. Now, what is this scroll? Halt. We require a commitment to pass. You must agree to grant access to the archivist. What is this, a EULA? Do you agree to grant access? It is important. You must sign this contract. Oh, you cannot sign this contract. You do not have a writing utensil. Fine by me. I guess we get that from our boss buddy, right? Yep, see, that's why we don't do Sniper Bot. We just got Good Fish. Ooh, what does Good Fish do? Good Fish has got a lot of damage and a lot of sigils, and I can play it. Okay. Sentry. Sharp Quills. It's got Sniper and Mighty Leap. You're a good one. You're a good egg. And we've more or less cleared the board. So if we put you in, you can kill what's coming and do a crap ton of damage. So yes, this is actually our turnaround. All right, let's... Could use this to kill the Insectodrone, but just in case of hostiles and calamities, I want to get myself some safety net, and we don't need to kill the Insectodrone yet. There we go. You guys are coming in. More hits to empty vessel. We kill you. Which also does that, because you have 2. That's so weird to see Sniper work that way. Like, I understand the hitting behind mechanic, but it's really weird to hit from across the board and do that. Meanwhile, Insectodrone is gonna die next turn to the gunner, but we still need to block that space. We have the energy. Might as well put in Bloodhound. We're actually pretty good if we can survive the first few rounds with this deck. Now all that's gonna happen, you're gonna hit everything, you're gonna do some sniping. Oh my god. We did it! And we find some money in these caskets. Good grave robbing. But we find that door locked. It's been an honor. Shit. Alright, so You're the one that's gonna handle that and get you off the board right away. Other than that, we just gotta make sure you never get... We just gotta make sure you never get killed. Now we've got this guy coming in. Fish might be a good bet for you. Do your damage. You now have... Wait, you now have shield. By default, you had to give it to me. That's interesting. You're gonna kill the Insectodrone. We've got a double gunner coming in who we need to prepare for. Sniperbot can handle you. You're a sentry also, so that'll immediately kill you. Alright. And then we can... You're not going to do any incoming damage, so there's no reason to bother with you. You would be a good slot for the energy bot. Okie dokie. I think that's all we need. Meanwhile, we can hit you. You're also going to get killed. That's 2 double gunners in a row. Sentry is so good with good draws. We're going to come out. We can do whatever we need. Energy bot goes right here. But at this stage, it doesn't even matter because I think we're about to win. Well, where we find something. Does that go into our deck or what? I don't understand. Between the rabbit pelt and that fish, well, I suppose that's the hunter and the fisherman being represented. But now we've got to fight the other one. Or maybe that was the implement. Maybe that was a pen? You brought a fine quill, yes. Please sign here that you agree to give access. Thank you. Do not forget your agreement. And we save here. Any items are back online, spawners offline, but we've still got that guy back there. Does that mean we don't have to deal with them? I mean, we could still try. We might as well because we just saved. Alright, so now we're going to start dealing damage that way. We're going to kill Insectodrone so we can keep the energy bot. We got a sentry on the board. They've got a sentry on the board. We need to end this now, though, or we're going to lose our stuff. Break energy bot. Put down double gunner, who does 2 damage in each direction. Hope that's enough, because we don't have enough energy. How much am I willing to lose just for this? I can re-energize. Break Sentry Bot, put down Lonely Wizbot, and now we get even more damage. That should be a lot going out and should save Sniper Bot. Worth it? Who friggin' knows? Excellent. Got us a good chunk of coin, too. Now, we can't go through there. We can also go back now. We can go travel this way in... We are in the Dank Crypt. There it is. The Uberbot you sought. These idiotic librarians worship it, excuse me, as it sits here covered in filth and grime. Ready to clean it up? Sounds like a fight, yep. Oh look, it's boss time. Oh, this is going to be a 2-staged fight, isn't it? And we are recharged. Unpacking archivist.zip. Applying personality matrices. Cleaning up some temp files. Okay, here we go. You know, you, if you want, can be every bit as horrifying as Leshy. Ah, greetings. If you had not gleaned it from the title of my zip file, I am the archivist. Clever. I eagerly await the opportunity to explore your hard drive. Files and directories are my specialty, you see. repulsive. If a creature would attack a card bearing this sigil, it does not, so that's effectively blocked off. The Librarian. Oh, it's Civil War now, is it? Dead Bite. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, select a file. Place damage on the scales according to the file's size. Is that something I don't understand? We'll see where this goes. Remember, this is probably going to be two-stage, the rest of the game being what it is. Oh, dude, there's so many of you coming in. We can exoskeleton kill one of you, but that only helps for a moment. Kill you, and then die immediately after. Oh, I should have inquired sooner. You'll need to grant me access to your hard drive. Would you please acquiesce? I'm pretty sure I already did. I assure you, no harm will come of it. Grant Inscryption.exe permit. Inscryption.exe, this is real, isn't it? This is real. You're gonna write actual files? And it changes to yes no matter what I click. There you go. Here comes your actual files. I hope no one is watching. Now, do recommend an exemplary file to me. And do take into account its size, its magnitude, its bulk. Are you kidding? Should I be showing this? Wait, no, what? I right-clicked. I was trying to go back. What even was it? This file demands attention. Okay. It appears to weigh in about 2 damage. Bravo. Fortunately, that doesn't really help me because I'm about to lose anyway. But, yeah. The only thing we can put in is a sniper bot, which should be safe here. It better be. Like, it really better be. So now we can eliminate you. Again, choose a file. Its file size will be paramount. I really wish I knew what you were doing. Something I can replace. Something I can replace. I'll tell you what, let's go into the archived videos, right? Because these things are all backed up in cold storage. So whatever you plan to do with them, I have a counter for. Now, what would be a huge file? It would be nice and meta to take one of the Inscryption videos and throw that in, because they're quite large. Okay. There's certain things that it's just completely graying out. Condemned.mp4, 30 gigs. This one's 49 gigs. Do it. My word. This file, it is, I may say, it is colossal. I am uniquely equipped for this one, my guy. Don't try and fight me on this. Bravo. But you're still doing a lot of damage. Okay, we now have the means. Could put down an energy bot, but then we can't defend. Okay. The vessel goes here. These things are just going to keep coming down. That's the problem. I think our best bet now is to put down a fish bot, prevent more of that damage. Fish. You'll only hit us for 1 this turn. Let's go. Now we can eliminate you. We'll get the next one next turn guaranteed. Go along and select a file. Recall that its vastness is your object. We keep pulling from this archive, dude. We are set. Okay, let's go back to Control Part 1. Yeah. Control Part 1 is probably huge. 16 gigs. We can do better. We can do better. It's the really long ones that we really want. Full games is where we're going to find those. Some of these are like many hours long. 25 gigs for mouthwashing. The Outlast 200K special, 38 gigs. Here you go. Magnificent. It is gargantuan. I am uniquely equipped for this fight. You came to the wrong house, fool. Alright, what else? Let's draw one of these. Maybe we just get another of empty vessel. We can keep this up. You can definitely keep this up. Throw in an energy bot, right? And then an empty vessel right there. Yeah, just keep going. There goes you. Choose a file, dear. I'll judge it based on its girth. Okay, well, you don't have to say it like that. Meanwhile, we go back into here. What would be another good one? The Pacific Drive episodes are probably pretty big. Not quite as colossal as the others. 28 gigs. There you go. Staggering size. And now we fight you there. And you're well and truly defeated. This one... Wait, please select a file. This one, however, is very special. Choose a file that is dearest to your heart, and one that shows age. I could do something with this. There we go. Nightmare fuel. Text. Personal stories. Collections. Note general. Wait, created 2023. Oh, you're not gonna look at date created? Honestly, that's probably about as far back as we're gonna get this way. Well, that's lame. This is over a decade old. Yeah, October 19th, 2020 is as far as we're gonna get, because this is literally labeled 2009. So, there we go. This? Yeah, that! Do enlighten me. What was this doing on your hard disk? Don't you worry about it. Think not of it. Let us continue. Now, let us place that file in a card. You didn't choose a file that was too dear, did you? For if this card dies, I will delete the file from your disk. It is backed up, bud. Please do not tempt me. I'm completely serious. Shall we see what that looks like? This file is most ancient indeed. More ancient than you can tell. It has seen things. A stat line of 4-4 is only appropriate for an August file such as this. I mean, not really, but sure. It's pretty good. We gotta break our way through the trees first, though. Then you're gonna come down and do your things. Kill your empty vessel. Actually, you're pretty much stuck over there, which is fine by me. Meanwhile, Sniperbot can do its thing. Let's keep pulling stuff. A Skelly Latcher could help. We're at full energy, so we're actually in a good state. Keep you from moving forward. Go do that. Skelly Latcher coming down. We get more fish. Okay, so I see the point of the fisherman now. It's basically just you keep going fish until you get something worthwhile. I mean, we could put you down if we wanted. Do I just keep going? I mean, I could bring that in for big damage. Or I could just keep waiting. Alarmbot, get in there and do your stuff. All I care about right now is damage. There you go. I thought I had you. Oh well. You made a few correct deck building decisions, I guess. And you're lucky. There you go. We're there at the scribe totems again. And a grave sits beside you. We can actually afford a lot of things at the shop now. Remember your side deck? That useless thing with all the empty vessels? It's about to get less useless. Your pick will be installed on every... Wait. Your pick will be installed on every empty vessel card. Interesting. So we can give you that. Mighty Leap. Very useful for what we use you for. armored. The first time a card bearing the sigil would take damage, prevent that damage. It means that regardless of whatever freight train is coming down that line, it'll still block for a turn. And then there's Sharp Quills, which is very tempting. And I kind of think we will do that, because there's so many times where we're just like forced to play defensively against things that we would otherwise be able to kill. So I'm going to take that. Interesting. I'm not sure that was right, but they all have Sharp Quills now. No, I'm perfectly fine with that. Look at this. See, there's something I really want to point out in a game like this. Simple graphics don't mean bad graphics, and that's not exactly an unpopular opinion, but this is a literal like 1980s style like scanline hologram, and yet it's using that art style to deliver striking images like this. The skybeam is your face. This big Hulk hooked up to these coils all around the room, and yet it's like there's a forest growing in here. It does feel like a crypt. It's cool that this game has a premise that allows it to exist in multiple lanes at once, even if those lanes are somewhat contradictory, and actually keep it cohesive. It all feels like it belongs together, even when you're combining sci-fi and fantasy on the same screen, combining that with elements of like meta and even conspiracy stuff. And it's able to explore a lot of different ideas in that way, all by presenting it as a game. Memory card is full. I think this is our intermission. New memory card inserted. Are we going to get to review our new footage? It looks like things aren't going well for you, but let's not thumbnail peek. October 2nd.
Well, hello there, card gamers. Looks like my garage sale hunting days have finally paid off. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Wait till you guys see this. You know what that is? You know what that is? Vintage packs of Inscryption. 4 of them. I don't know if the woman knew what these are worth. I mean, I felt a little bad buying them off of her. But I mean, she's probably doing okay living in this part of town. I mean, it's like, it's a nice part of town, you know? And, she would have thrown them away if I hadn't come by. Right? Right. Okay. Big pack opening video incoming! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
You're in a good mood, considering the state you were in last time. All of these are over one day and the following day.
Hello? Hi, hello, is this Mrs. Hobbs? Hi, my name is Luke. Well, it's very nice to speak with you as well, Mrs. Hobbs. Listen, I was at your garage sale the other day, and No, everything's fine, thank you. I was just wondering if you remember those playing cards that you sold me? Those... Yes, those ones. Inscryption, yes. They were your daughter's? Would it be possible for me to speak with her? She passed, isn't she? Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Oh, it was a while ago. That's still terrible. Oh, it's nothing really. I'm sorry to have bothered you, ma'am. Her name was Casey. That's a lovely name. Sorry, what? She worked for Inscryption? I mean, she worked for Game Funa? Ma'am, would it be possible... I see. Okay, yeah. Do you think it'd be alright if I called you back later? I'm just trying to get to the bottom of something. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Alright, have a good dinner. Bye.
We've met. We've met in the crypt.
These articles mention death or injury. Oh my god. No one was killed at the facility, though tragically young video game developer Casey Hobbs died from fire-related complications. Fuck. She was working late at the facility, performing quality assurance on behalf of her employer, Game Fuma.
Potential cover-up? Also, don't think I don't notice how you're setting the mood. It's a dark and stormy night. You can hear the patter of the rain out there. Just as you're starting to get to the bottom of this. Or at least to discover a connection. The company actually sent someone to your house to stop you from doing this. I'm wondering if maybe she was eliminated as part of a cover-up. You didn't even know it was recording. It was playing behind you, and you turned it off when you realized. Mirror, mirror, but mirrored. 3K. Does that maybe mean something? Those notes weren't there in the previous ones. Corrupted file.
Someone is here. Fuck this. My phone's in the other room, so if I die before I can call 911, use this tape as evidence.
That's as far as you got. Was it the company, or was it something else? A couple more corrupted files, but we saw something for just a moment. It sees that as being recorded afterwards, but there's no date attached. Those are the packs of cards right there. You've got your own scales. Hang on, let's look at this again. Wait. Mycologist, perhaps. Blood. Mycologist, perhaps. Blood letterbox, maybe? Alright, I don't know what that refers to. But I guess we're done. They came for you in the end. It's just a question of who they actually would be. See, the thing is, it only makes sense that you would become part of this if you pursued it for too long, which you certainly have if you've gotten this far. We hear your vocals when we lose or when we make major milestones, but we're not playing as you, even though we are playing as your progress, so it's kind of weird there. Where do we go from here? Well, we could teleport. Yeah, okay. I think that bridge should be open by now. So let's go. Carried away by a friendly drone. I think this is where we came from to begin with. We could spend down here. That gives us a pelt. What does that get us? See, I wish I knew what these things were before I click on them. I guess I'm not using money for anything, so I might as well see what this is. There it all goes. Gives nano armor to your bots on the board. Decent. Okay, so it's another one of those things. That's probably useful. Let's cross this bridge. It's fixed. You can go on your merry way. I shall. See, the thing is, you have so much damage that even with an empty vessel, you'll still hit one through, but will also kill you with your new porcupine abilities. So that's nice. Let's go. You die. Here comes Explode Bot. You right there. Oh, I see. You're the upgrade. That's what you show us. Alright. Energy-wise, can't do much right now. You know what you could do? Exoskeleton could attack, then die. And then you won't blow up Explode Bot. I want to wait for you to have something next to you, is the thing. Let's just give ourselves an advantage at the start. Gunner's coming down. We can Fish Bot. You might actually survive. That's the thing. You might just survive. You're going to do a lot of damage either way, though. Let's place an empty vessel here. And Whizbot here. You'll do your damage, but will kill you. That hurts a lot, but we're fine. We come out fine. Sometimes you have to worry about, like, okay, can I weather this? It may be worth getting a little extra damage just to have an opportunity next turn. You don't always want to play your best round. You're gonna die. Fishbot can come in. Alarmbot can do more damage. I mean, this isn't going to be too much of a challenge. Here comes SwapBot. And it's over. But now bounty hunters are going to be after me. I had forgotten about that. You will destroy one of your cards now. Don't be an idiot. This is better than getting a new one. Makes your deck more consistent. And I'll give you Robux for it. So, which one am I scrapping? It's not really worth it. The busted 3D printer I have, like, never used. So let's do that. You'll give me 4 for it. You know what? Fine. I mean, this is absolutely not worth it, but thank you. It just doesn't hurt me that much. Now I can immediately get more. Meebot, what do you do again? When this is drawn, the residual is replaced with another at random. I actually do have a place for you now. I think now that our deck is decent, you could be cool. Alright, Automaton and Insectodrone coming in, nothing too difficult. We could kill one of you right off the bat. The Insectodrone's going to hit over you, so there's no point in... Leapbot could protect against you, but Empty Vessel will kill the Automaton. This is actually not a great setup we've got. Tell you what, Leapbot can block you. Yeah. That puts us down for a little bit longer, but Leapbot can block you from attacking. Oh, here's the Bounty Hunter. Couldn't catch Maxim Clank last time. This time I'll be sure to catch your scalp. It's not good, but we're getting there. Now, ooh, Double Gunner. But Exoskeleton can stop us from taking more damage for a moment. You'll come in and do your thing. Leapbot's gone. We need to kill these things. I think we've actually completely lost just due to draws, which is really annoying. Yeah, we were just screwed by draw on that one. You know, what I'm realizing, if we get to pick all that up, is that you could potentially farm this if you really wanted to. It's not worth doing, but you could do it. Here we are again. I want to fight a bounty hunter. Let's try this again. You're once again going to keep coming down with these 1 damage nonsense things. I can only... All I can do, literally the only thing I can do this turn, is take an empty vessel and play it against your ground guy, because the other one will go right over it. There you go. You are going to get... I think I just need to keep playing empty vessels then. Nothing else I can really do. Go like that. I'm just not going to have any energy. Maybe I should use this early. Alright, well, anyway, we can bring in the exoskeleton and kill you. You're gonna come in, die to the empty vessel, but we're still losing the attrition battle. What's our energy like? We can fishbot you to death, or sniper you. Let's do it. You're gone. You get a hit. We start getting hits now. I really need to start getting better things in. Sniper bot can kill that when it comes in. It is a sentry, but we're locking down the board nicely, but you're still gonna cause us issues. Sniper bot kills you. Hopefully. Meanwhile, you're going to get some damage in. You're going to get some damage in. That starts balancing the odds. Afterwards, we're probably going to get rid of Alarmbot or replace him with another empty vessel. Goodbye. Goodbye. And this is how we start turning it. You've got some damage on you. Tell you what, we place a double gunner in that spot. This actually came at a perfect moment. If we place a double gunner in here, he won't shoot that thing. He will die to the explode bot, but that's okay right now. That's gonna buy our other guy some time. Draw a card, yes, yes. Sentry drone could stop somebody coming down. We don't need that right now. You get in there. The explode bot's gonna kill you, but that's okay. Because now's our chance to get hits into there. Well, you go like... Look, you're gonna die next turn anyway, so we may as well... No, we kind of want to keep you there. We actually want to keep you there. Let's just get our damage. Yeah, there we go. That was the right move. Like, sometimes I start coming up with a complicated play and then realize, okay, but if I just hit end turn, then you'll just die. Look at that. For some reason, that drone on the ground actually gives me the same impression as like a cow skull in the desert. There we are. Your items are replenished, and those bots back there are permanently offline. Sounds good to me. Why'd the soundtrack just cut out? Look at you. Oh, you're the slightly manic bot from the factory. What is it? What do you want? I'm merely an inspector, and you've given me a lot of files to inspect. You wish to pass through this gate? Try inspecting the satellite dish at the foot of the wizard tower. There's just always a wizard tower, no matter what. Yep. Oh no. Yep. I forgot a piece. You have legs. Stand up and get it. It's in the smelter room, floating above the smelting machine. I can't let you go further until I have it. Yep, this is definitely Mage Land. Hopefully that doesn't mean we'll be dealing with those annoying mage cards again. Okay, which way to the smelter? I've just realized there's books floating above this thing. Select all applicable emotions for the following scenarios. You draw your energy bot. You have full energy. I mean, that's not... You have full energy. Sure? You are about to die from an insectodrone. You draw a leap bot. That's great. What do you mean? That's great! That's a good thing! These are that. I guess these. You successfully performed the Great Transcendence. Thank you. Another of those glitches just occurred. And there's a floating drone in the background over there. And what's this? Ooh? This looks transcendent, or like a Pulp Fiction reference. Either way, we can't interact with it for the moment. You there! Dude, you're still around? Greetings. The pain? Bearable. The pressure of these pipes surrounding me feels nice. That, and the knowledge that the Master is near. Oh yes, the Master is near. Feel his presence. That robot will rue the day. Okay, we're just cycling. Well, I guess you're not helping us now. Ooh. Oh, it's one of those sigil locks like in the Mage Tower. Maybe that's what the clock was giving us. Maybe that's a clue. Okay. If we find just one more clue, then we can brute force it. Enter the correct sum. 2 plus 7 plus 3. It's a literal CAPTCHA. 12. Done? Oh, no. Alright, 2 plus 4 minus 4 would be 2, but how does that come into play? Well, maybe... Because that's going out to 2 things, maybe we could see that as 2 times 2 is 4. Consider that to be parentheses. 4 plus 4 is 8 minus 4 would be 4. Yes, okay. 1 times 1 is 1. Or rather, no, that would still be 2. That would still just be times 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3, so that's 2, 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then 2 times 3 is 6. 11. There we go. You only show up when I arrive. Hello? Can I help you? I don't think so. I mean, I'll be honest, if given a choice, I wouldn't choose to be in your position. Was this the thing? Well, anyway, there's 2 more puzzles. Which sigil is represented? Oh, we've got to rotate you until we figure it out. Alright, so that's you. It's a bit awkward. That's you. You. There we go. Waiting for network. What do you means? It is very hard to navigate this. Anyways, I've got this thing. Yep, good. Let's attach it. Oh no, we're actually gonna have to engage with this. I was able to get through Act 2, mostly ignoring it. This thing lights up when you have gem vessel cards in play. Your empty vessels are now filled with gems. Check it out. You can change the color of the gems you draw from your side deck. Try it. Press 1. You can change the color of the gems you draw from your side deck. Try it. Press 1. Green marks. While a card bearing this sigil is on the board, it provides a green gem to its owner. Blue and orange. But we can change it. So we now really want to stack these, huh? You'll pick a card, and I'll gemify it. From then on, having a green gem will increase its health. Having an orange gem will increase its power. Having a blue gem will lower its energy cost. You'll see. That actually is interesting. This may just be a straight upgrade. Tell you what, let's throw in somebody where that could really go any way, such as the alarm bot. What do we have? Okay. See those things in the corners? They light up when you have the right gems. You'll see. So it is just like a passive upgrade. It's not like before we were like, need it to do stuff. Alright, I'm kind of eager to try this, actually. Now we can gemify another card. Why not this dude? Double Gunner. Gemified. Although that soundtrack is actually quite haunting. Like a ghostly accordion player on a train that's sailing off a cliff. I don't know why that's the first thought that entered my mind, but it is. Ain't gone that way yet. Let's duel. We're starting with something already on the board. Emerald Vessel. So that means that you'll increase, is that attack or defense power? That's defense. You'll have better defense. Gembound Ripper, you're a tough one. But if we could get in... You're a porcupine, so we actually have the perfect counter to that, don't we? You'll even have a little bit of extra defense. There we go. The vessel that it started us with does not have any such advantage. They've got a powered emerald vessel coming in. Wait, are you powered off of mine? Oh no, you've got the electric grant. Let's just bring in our own. You'll increase attack power. And then we wait. You take some damage there. The next one kills you. Mutually assured destruction. You're coming down and you're scary. You'll be able to withstand it and kill you. I don't know if you're worth wasting that on, though. Could bring down the sniper bot. You're safe for at least a while, but it's also very early. Yeah, let's just Sapphire Vessel you. Now we've got everything on the board, which means everything costs less energy. Or at least the gemified guys do. Let's do it. Mutual kill there. Mutual kill there. And everything is still perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And now we've got the Lonely Whizbot. Look him down, strike for 2, that would kill you. Yeah, let's put you out. You've got the defense to handle it, you'll kill it right away afterwards. And that allows us to bide our time. Do some damage in the meantime. It's not hard, but these early fights after you gain a new ability, these are when you get to kind of mess around and learn. But actually no, because you were an alarm bot, you increased his power too. Okay, Sniper Bot, I'm just so wary of playing it. I can just kill you with a skeleton. No. What we're gonna do is put the Whizbot here. You're not gonna have many places you can go except where I want you to go. And then we can just deal some damage for free. Why take any risks? Anyway, we're about to win. It's just a matter of how much we want to win by. Sapphire Vessel can decrease energy costs, so it doesn't matter. Yep, put it all in. We get a couple of coins, and we're good. Okay, where to now? Pick one. Gemifying our Legion only serves us. So let's gemify the sniper bot. If we can make you like more powerful, that's incredible. Because the sniper bot is kind of one of those unsung heroes. There's always an unsung hero in every act. The one that's not super interesting, but very practical. And when you make those practical ones more powerful, that's when they become really interesting. Garange's Vessel. You count for 2 of these things. I think I am gonna go with Garange's Vessel. Just because the detonator could work against us. Oh no. You came at just the wrong time. This generator is about to explode or something. You have to recharge it before that happens. It's a race against the clock. You'll see. Oh boy. Well, you know, maybe the gem detonator wouldn't have been the worst thing. Alright, what can we do? A Meebot could get in there. None of you are doing any damage. No, Meebot can't get in there. We just have to wait. There's nothing we can do. When my face says 0, you lose. Okay. Tell you what, this would actually be a great time for this. What do you do again? Armor. Now would be a great time for you. Replenishes energy back up to the current maximum. I would like to introduce a gemmed up sniper bot, but waiting for double gunner could serve us very well. I just don't know if there would be enough time left. It's kind of all or nothing. Let's go. There's not much time. Maybe we should just bring in the sniper. Should have already. We can blast through you. You're running out of time, I sure am. Now we've got 4. Another sniper bot can go in. Could wait one more though. You know what? No. Why wait longer? No. I need to bring in another sniper bot. They're both just gonna fire on that space. That'll be all I need. Should be all I need, right? Even the bell has got that thing that looks suspiciously like a detonator. Shoot. You'll shoot. It's not good, but I think the only way to make the most of this would be to break the ruby vessel. You'll lose attack, the other guy will lose attack, but we'll still be able to deal that damage. I can put the gunner in here, you'll still do 2 to there, and then you'll do another 2 to that one, and then we can do more after that. I think that's all I got. It's a hit. But if I destroy this thing, then you're in a corner, and I can't bring you in this turn. Okay, good. You're both gonna shoot there. You'll do that. You'll shoot there. That helps a lot. We may have this. Okay, that's it.
Come on! Fuck!
Wow, great. You recharged it before it exploded. If I could clap for you, I would. That smug little face you put on your screen there, and now we've got this thing. So we're gonna be hearing from a bounty hunter in the next fight. I can never tell which objects in the environment are interactive. Okay, down this way more. Down this way. Ho, a traveler! These parts do not see many. You wish to pass these blades? Fine. Well, that was easy. Get some cash. And now we can come down here. I give you a card, you give me one. It's easy. Do any of you look interesting? Bleen's vessel, you give me those things. 49er. You're a sprinter. Gembound Ripper, dude, I'll just take you. It's easy. Now I pick the one I don't want. See, I take Orange's vessel. I got my own. And we can choose something new anyway. I can just get another one. That would be really funny. Yeah, there we go. And let's move. This is going to be another one of those lock battles with the bridges on the sides. I actually usually find I'm at an advantage here. Shield bot's coming down. Do we have a sentry? No, but a sapphire vessel can take you on. Yeah, perfect. Shield attack. It does you no good. But you're the shield, so that only helps us for a bit. There's a bomber coming down, and it is a big one. Unkillable. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in your hand. You are actually exactly what I need right now, I think. Alright, so let's take one of those. Tell you what, though, I'm going to place a vessel down right now, because you'll attack, you'll die, you'll explode, and kill him. It won't stop you from doing one hit, but that should be fine. That's all I can do. Kaboom. And here comes the next guy, double gunner. It would be convenient. It would be convenient to have a sentry right about now. You can actually only... You're going to hit the bridge. You can only hit this tile right here. So let's send in an Amiibot. And have I already drawn for this turn? Yes. You'll do your damage. You'll do yours. Amiibot is back. Oh, but each time you'll get a new thing. Swapper. After a card bearing this sigil is dealt damage, swap its power and health. Well, it's going to die no matter what. But now we can kill you without consequence. Or alternatively, we take one of these, play you, and then place down... We could place down Energy Bot to the right, but we're probably better off just... I'm overthinking this, just place you down. Yeah, you'll get more energy, but it doesn't matter because you're just gonna kill this thing and then get damage dealt back at you. Then you hit that slot, you come down and do that. That's gonna be empty now. But again, it doesn't matter. Here's our bounty hunter. Oh, honey, don't cry. I'm Clean McZip. I'll make it swift. And what's your thing? You're a swapper. You've also got the Touch of Death. When a card bearing this sigil damages another creature, that creature damage. Oh, you are an instant one-hit kill. Crap. I could draw more. I could also bring in these. I could just vessel you to death if I wanted. I mean, if I really did. Here's what I think. I think we're gonna shatter Alarm Bot. Maybe jump in the gun. If something else comes down, there could be issues. But I'm going to place the Sapphire Vessel right there. You'll take damage straight away. And then I'm going to use the Exoskeleton to start dealing more damage on you. But in the meantime, Energy Bot's going to go over here just to get us ready. And Amebot, yeah, you might as well start doing stuff. There you go, you die. You just lost all that. Meanwhile, Exoskeleton, come down here and we can get our first kill on a bounty hunter. Goodbye. Ouch. It's alright, darling. Remember the name claimed Exip. I'll be back. Okay, so nothing much happens if we defeat your card directly. You're just kind of a wrench to throw in the works. Let's get in there and do lots of damage. Okay. But we've still got that bounty on our head. Any items are back online. Bot spawner's offline. The guy who used to live here was a major drag. Though I'll admit, he was not dull. Guy had a plan for every eventuality. That is, except for the Great Transcendence. Is the Great Transcendence you taking over the game? Okay, what is this? I can't afford it yet, but hopefully I will be able to soonish. I'm gonna wait and hold off on the rest of these things. I can always use more lifelines, even if I haven't been using them very much. Is there anything I missed back the other way? There's still you. I think there's something I missed back where we were before. Can you do something now? Okay. Oh, waiting for network. That would work with the satellite, but I guess it doesn't. Right, let's go through here. Going because I can't find anything back there. We have a fight on our hands. So there's a dangerous shield bot coming down. Let's allow him to hit himself. Bye. We could keep allowing him to hit himself. And in fact, I think that's what we're gonna want. Bye. Now what's coming in next? Something not quite as bad, a gem detonator. Actually, there's quite a few of those. We don't want gems on the board right now, is what we're seeing. We can come in with sentry bots to stop some of this tide. Meanwhile, you guys are just sort of blocking the board. We definitely especially don't want to kill you because that'll go off. At least not while we have something in front of it. Our sentry bot can prevent that from coming to pass. Well, you're a sniper, but you're also a sentry now. Can't shoot you guys up there, so you might as well take a pot shot down here. You'll get hit. Oh, you'll do that. You had too much health. You're poised to explode. That is a major danger coming down here. So what's gonna have to happen... Okay, here's what we'll do. There's things I can do. I actually have plenty of options. I'm just trying to figure out which one is the least bad. Don't get me wrong, I would love to just blow you up, but that requires waiting another turn. So instead what I'm going to do is place a sapphire vessel down here. You'll die to that. Then I can place my exoskeleton right here. You'll die to that. And then that's really all we've got. We're going to take 1 damage, but we'll kill everything on the board. I think. None of you guys have shield, right? No. You're gone. You attack and die. EI will always love you. Sentry drone can be deployed to block you coming down. You'll die and explode that, which I'm not sure is a good thing. You're a gem detonator, which is why it'll be a good idea to... You do damage, so Fishbot's going to take care of you. You fish now, that's right. Your explosions shouldn't hurt me in this arrangement. Well, except for the sentry drone that was basically going to die anyway. Now we've got an Autobot rolling out. It's fine. We'll be ready for you. Meanwhile, you can go right here behind your ruby vessel, allowing us to keep drawing energy and positioning us to win the attrition battle. Now, this guy's showing up. You will, at this rate, kill the Fishbot, but that'll put us at an advantage because you won't get a hit in on my health, and we can kill you. Problem is, we're very low on just cards, but we've got time. Bad fish. You suck. You're coming in. We have to kill you this turn. Double Gunner could take care of you. Double Gunner's actually perfect for this. There you go. Double Gunner will kill you too. I'm thinking, okay, a whole lot of stuff is starting to come down here and some of it's scary, so I think we just want to end this now, which should be no problem. Alarm bot, you're in. And let's do it. Oh, you're doing the same thing as the Wizard Tower. You're disorienting me. Well, look, you were 25 Robux, so we'll take that. Didn't know it would do that, but... Wait, what is that? No refunds? What did that do? What did that do? Is that a time, maybe? Hang on, 4. Let's try it. Let's put the hour hand to 4. And then everybody else to here. Ah, that did get us something. That was worth it. Aurorabot, or Orobot. More junk. Want it? Oh, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I've only gotten the opportunity to use it a couple of times, but it is a very good card. Alright, let's see what else. Oh no, I think there was something back there I could have picked up. So, Sapphire Vessel coming in, you do damage because you're charged. So my Ruby Vessel can defeat that. Boom, that only deals 1 damage to you though. Tell you what, we do that, we get 2. Get an Emerald Vessel for this. You die, boom. Oh, that's gone. That Sapphire Vessel is blocking the board. Gem Guardian. When a card bearing the sigil is played, all gem vessels on the owner's side of the board gain nano armor. Alright. Doesn't help or hurt me much. Sniper Bot can help, but it's still early. You do 2 damage. You've got 3 health. That's a favorable situation. Oh, and we just kill you right away. And there's our save, which is why I wasn't really concerned about using the lifeline. Oh, right. This Uberbot. Well, you'll see. Yeah, I'll always see. There isn't one. There's no boss for this level. That's your job. Please, what do you mean? Paint me a face. Oh, you're not gonna let me do whatever I want? Okay, well, that's fortunate for you. Interesting, letting us design our own guy. I would not be surprised if these things have hidden stats. I mean, a smug face like that will make you easier to kill. That, however... I'm spending way too much time on this, but somehow that feels appropriate. Okay. Finished. Gah, I am born. I feel as though I can breathe now. Blank boss. Make rule. Break game? Another thing. I will need a special power. A game rule to call my own. You painted me such a beautiful face, so please. Oh, we do this as well. Every time a card dies, a random card takes 5 damage. I play Elite Bot. Every time your turn starts, every time you play a card. I feel like if every time I play a card, all cards take 1 damage, I can use that to my advantage and plan around it. It's not good, it certainly throws everything for a loop. It'll happen less often if we only do it when my turn starts. If it's when a card dies, then that is a huge cascading effect. Since most things have like 1 or 2 hit points. Let's do it every time my turn starts. I'm trying to do the thing that does the least, but I may regret it. Good. This could work. Let's see how this plays out. Alright. You're gonna send down your alarm bot. It's going to die. I'm going to take 1 damage. But so is your swap bot? There you go. Didn't have an opportunity to matter. Sniper bot, that's good. Okay. But you're gonna die right away, is the problem. Sniper bot costs more energy than I have, too. I can't do anything. I mean, I can put in an energy bot to absorb the hit, but that's it. Which I'm not sure I want to do. You're gonna die next turn anyway. You're gonna die next turn anyway, so I might as well have placed you. This is... I can't get into that new mindset. Take 1 to use. There we go. And then... we could put down a sniper bot, or... fish. Fish can withstand you. Right? Thinking that's right. You'll die. Actually, you'll kind of die no matter what. You're dead. We get the good fish. We have got the good fish. Sniper can be played. And hopefully do what we need it to do. We can kill this guy coming in and prevent ourselves from taking damage. Actually, what we can do, if we really want to do that, is go like that and like that. That should, regardless of the order of operations, should kill you both. Now we can take a hit on you, replenish some of our loss. You die. You die. Everyone's dead. Meanwhile, swap bots coming in. Need better cards, man. Aurora bot. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in your hand. It takes a lot to summon, but once it's in, this is what we needed. They're coming down. Go for something simple when possible. Don't rely on risk. They'll die, but another will be created in my hand. You're dead. We can put down another one right away. Sorry, good fish, but we've got something better. Now you're more powerful, too. We need to draw a card, and I'll take one just in case. But Aurorabot's got this. You picked such a cool mechanic for Phase 1. I think you should elaborate on that design process. We're developing the game with you, but that's always been your mindset. You're like playing with a developer. A developer, it's important to note, not a designer necessarily. We have to add one. We're gonna have 2 out of 3 no matter what. Tell you what, now that we have Ouroboros on the field, every time a card dies, a random card takes 5 damage. That's catastrophic to something, but it limits the damage overall. And if that something happens to be our biggest guy, well, it doesn't even matter. Let's do it. Do we get to keep our energy? We do. We do. Excellent. Okay. You get back in there. We don't need more vessels. Aurorabot, you're getting back there. You're getting more and more powerful. We should have this. We could even, if we wanted, we'd use this, fill it right back up, throw in a good fishy. And let's just... What are your stats? 2 health. Let's just put you in right there. You can do your damage while you're around. There we go. And insta-kill. It didn't even matter. Oh, now we've got a double bounty. You are not at all happy, but after 4 hours of playtime, that's only 2 of the 4. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to take a break for a little while. But I like this run a lot. Act 3 is cool. I mean, nothing will ever reach the atmosphere and sheer broken card shenanigans of Act 1. But the roguelike element really brought that down for me. Alright, what do we want? Armored. That would make it useful. Battery Bearer. When a card bearing the sigil is played, it provides an energy cell to its owner. Both very useful. Well, look, as great as Battery Bearer would be on these things, I think I'm going to take the armor simply because by staying alive another turn, that does buy us more time, and it's able to do more damage in conjunction with the porcupine. So do that. The Hall of Mirrors, huh? Oh, hey, we just found money in the well. Just wait until I find out that the shield prevents the vessels from doing reciprocal damage, eh? Hello, everybody. Me from the future here, Crispy Librarian. Anyways, I was going to initially do this as like a full Act 3 marathon, just like the last 2 parts. However, it would have been something like 4.5 hours, and I just got back from vacation, so I wanted a little extra time to work on the next couple of series, so I figured it would help a little if I split this into 2. I do apologize for the long wait. I recorded this a few months ago, and it's just kind of been sitting in editing purgatory ever since. But the next part will come quickly on Tuesday, I believe. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. A lot better than Jumanji, don't you think?